Well, we were just heading back to the camp and we got a flat tire. So that's pretty much the end of our mission. All right, puppies, we're heading out of here. Are you ready for a big adventure? 5.5 hours till we get there. All right, we've been driving for a little bit now, so we're gonna stop for a second and stretch the legs. Let them go to the bathroom before we resume. What? Stretch your legs, run around for a second. The further north we go, the more colorful it gets. So I'm really excited to get to the Mount Katahdin area. I chose the route we're going so we can stop by the Able Bridge and take some pretty cool shots of the mountain from there. It should be really beautiful. I saw some pictures on Facebook, so everything's gonna be great.
I just wanna feel good, no. I just wanna feel good. I just wanna feel good, no. I just wanna feel good.
All right, we had to get out of the car for a second to stretch the legs. We have about an hour before we reach the checkpoint. But man, we've been on a long drive. It's like still 2 hours left after we reach the checkpoint. So we stopped at the Medway rest stop. Officially off of the highway and we're working our way towards the back roads. You can really start seeing the mountains now. The GoPro won't pick it up because they're far in the distance, but we're getting close. We have made it to our last stop before we reach the Golden Road, where there is no more fuel and no more service. So we're going to fill up the car and fill up a 5-gallon bucket with gas, and hopefully that is enough for us to do this adventure, explore a little bit, and make it back out. We have made it to the Golden Road. We are officially unpaved for the rest of the mission. So I'm going to set up some outside cameras and we'll enjoy the ride. Still 2 hours before we get to the trains. There'll be plenty of stopping because I want to take pictures of Katahdin. I've been by here once before, but this is still one of my favorite views. Alright, this is officially the furthest I have ever been on the Golden Road. This is the Able campground area in Millinocket. This is such a beautiful view of Mount Katahdin. It's pretty crazy. We stayed here for a weekend and I didn't want to leave. So I figured we'd get out of the car, stroll around here within this massive amount of bugs. But would you look at that? Isn't that amazing? What do you think, Maycie? Do you think that's an amazing view? Hazel, how you doing on this bridge? We're only going about halfway so I could take some pictures and then we will turn around. There's snow on top of the mountains. Yeah, that's a nice area. That's Baxter State Park. We are not allowed to go in there because I have dogs. One day I will go in there. Maybe get to the top. That is such a great view. But we have more to see. And we still have about an hour and a half left to the ghost trains. So let's hop back in the car and let's go. Come on, Maycie, we gotta go. There's a car coming. Alright, we made it to the checkpoint. I gotta go in here and register my vehicle, let them know that we're in here, and then we can continue on our way. 7-5. Alright, Maycie, we are all registered. Let's get to the trains. Are you ready? You ready to go? After all that, we have finally arrived. This is gonna be a fun little mission. Maycie, your head was out the window the whole time. You're a little dusty dog now. Let's get you guys out of the car. I can help you. Maycie, Hazel, let's go. You weren't thirsty, were you? She chugged a whole bottle of water. Luckily we're going near the water, so. All right, we're heading into the trains now. The GPS is wrong. You'll have to follow the signs once you get in here. The GPS will lead you 90% of the way. That last little 10%. You gotta go a little bit further, follow the sign, and then it'll bring you around. But we have enough time to hike to the trains and check it out before the sun goes down. So basically we're just coming here to check it out for now. We have all day tomorrow to spend up here. So that's when we're really gonna focus our time exploring the area. But for now, we'll give you a quick glimpse. Come on, Slowpoke. We gotta hike. We've been in the car the whole time. We could take our time on the way back. I know all these new smells, right, Hazel? These trains have been abandoned for about 100 years. This is a major logging area, but with the amount of truckers coming in and out, it wasn't feasible to keep running the trains. So it's basically 13 miles of abandoned railroad. And they have 2 of the main locomotives stashed out over here, just taking up the elements. So we're gonna go see how rusted these things are. All the trails are marked with this blue spray paint, or paint, whatever it is. But the trail itself is pretty worn down, so it's not really too hard to find where you're going. At least not in the beginning portions of it. But it looks like we still have a little bit to go, so it might be a quick little glimpse and then turn around just to make sure we're in the right spot. And then we might just spend more time taking pictures of them tomorrow. I don't want to spend too much time in woods that I don't know at night. Plus we have to drive all the way back to a designated camping area. We can't just stay over here. I like these little walkways they have all over the place. They're designed for when it floods, but we haven't had a lot of water, so it's been very dry lately. This is absolutely beautiful in here, though. I mean, it looks like Maine woods, but it's different than what I'm used to seeing, so I like it. Everything is definitely in full swing when it comes to the autumn change of leaves, though. You coming? You feel good to be moving? I really like this little boardwalk. The leaves make it look pretty cool too. Do you like it, Maycie? These boards really go a long way. That must have been fun putting all this in. Either way, I appreciate you. It makes my life so much easier. We're getting really close now, puppies. It is really warm in these woods still. Lazy bones. That was the laziest jump I've ever seen. I know Hazel, she's taking forever. That's why I was walking in front of her. Alright, where's the next blue? I don't think it's that way. Let's walk this way for a second, see if we can see something. Yep, there's the blue. Alright, we're good. Oh, this is like ancient woods. So quiet in here, other than Macy's little chubby butt breathing. It almost has like a weird creepy vibe to it. I think those might be the rails. Yeah, those are the rails. You can see everything piled up on it. They're covered in moss and trees. And it looks like they were never there if they weren't just slightly peeking out. You would never know. That is awesome. Okay, we're close to the trains. Now I'm excited. Oh, and the trail goes down closer to them. Oh, I wonder what this giant hole's about. Oh man, I am so glad I came. This trip was so worth it. Oh look, you can see where it comes from this track and it merges into this track. Oh man, this is exciting. Isn't this pretty cool, puppy? I know you don't share the same enthusiasm as I do, but this is wild. Look at that tree, it's like growing right in the middle of it. I gotta take it. Alright, we made it to a sign. Pause and read if you would like. This is where the rails are. And you can see it, the trees are growing right through it. Goes all the way down. I'm assuming that this way is to the trains. Yeah, this looks like an old switch station. All right, we're almost there. Yeah, we're almost there. It's getting dark though, so we can't spend too much time. Look at all the moss growing over them. this is so cool. Oh, check that out. Looks like an old engine. And Mother Nature's taking it back. If nobody hiked this trail, these tracks would have disappeared a long time ago. They are all mossed over. Whatever they're made out of ain't rusting. They look like they're pretty solid for as long as they've been here. But all the wood in the middle is gone. Oh no, I think I see some wood in the middle. Unless it was metal rails that they put over here. No, they're metal rails that they put over here. Looks like another station where you can switch tracks. Man, this is pretty wild. Tons of parts everywhere for the trains. This is awesome. And that's where the lake is. Opens up right there, so I was gonna say we should be close to the trains, but we are right on top of them. I gotta get a picture. That is so cool. They are old as all heck. This tire's gotta be like 4 feet tall. No, it's almost 5 feet tall. That's almost as tall as me. That's crazy. What do you think, Hazel? Huh, Maycie? We made it. We made it all the way out into the middle of nowhere to come check out these trains. Like I said, we don't have too much time to really explore this area today. So I'll just take a quick peek around, see what we're looking at. There's some rail ties. Some trees growing in the back of that one. Oh yeah, we'll definitely get a better view of this tomorrow. But this is pretty incredible looking. Look how many nuts and bolts are on that one. That's crazy. I know I said that like 500 times, but I don't really have another word. 9/13/11, huh? People have been coming here for a while. All right, we did a couple pictures. Let's come back this way and see what's over here. Maybe the water. Oh, that's cool. There's parts all over the place. Oh, there's more parts over here. That is awesome. It's all like the wheels and like the shocks and stuff. I think these are for the cars. Wow, this is so awesome. Yeah, these look like they're for the cars. Oh my Lord, I can only imagine how far that goes back. They said it's like 13 miles. I just don't know which direction 13 miles. All right, we're gonna hang out over here for a few minutes and see what kind of pictures we can get. This is a beautiful area. Hold on. Let me get you up above the grass. Yeah, this looks like a nice spot to hang out until it's time to head back. I'm probably going to try and see if I can get the moon, but it looks like there's a bunch of clouds on the horizon, so I don't know if I'll be able to get that. But this would be an awesome spot for the stars. I know they said I can't camp over there, but there's nothing saying I can't actively be awake with my car there. We're gonna head over there and go check that out. Yeah, we just gotta walk around this little area and then we'll be on the other side. We're actively avoiding that beaver dam. You can feel the cold starting to come in now. I would like to be back at the car before it gets completely dark. But I know that moon's coming up soon. Come on, Slowpoke, we're going around. You might not want to go that way. Oh. Come on, you got this. Hurry, 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 hurry. Just want to see what it looks like out on this wall. I don't want to go swimming though. It's a lot cooler right here. What an incredible sunset. The moon is out, the reflection's out. The sky looks beautiful everywhere. Unfortunately, we have to head back to the car, otherwise we're going to be stuck in the woods in the dark. So far, we're not even a full day in, and I've already gotten more than I could even ask for. So we're going to go find a spot to sleep, and then I'll see you guys in the morning. Have a good night. Well, we were just heading back to the camp, and we got a flat tire, so that's pretty much the end of our mission. I'm going to put a donut on here, and then we're going to go to the camp. There we go. Now, it's a dusty donut. Luckily, we have a combination of the full moon and this flashlight. I appreciate you guys for being here with me on this mission. You will be here when I tell the tale. Not everything goes smoothly in life, you know? You just gotta learn to deal with it. Where's my nuts? If this one pops, well, there's really not much I can do. It's kind of the end of the road there. Hopefully we can get home now. All right, we got a donut. Let's see how long that lasts. Alrighty folks, we're gonna end this video here because it is getting pretty long. But if you want to see day 2, I'll have that up here. And don't forget to subscribe. So when I do get that video out, it'll be available for you when it's ready.